Alright, welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the new Kill Team Reveal. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Abandoned ship. Kin and beastmen flee the death of a space hulk in Kill Team Gallowfall. The Gallowdark is doomed. After millennia drifting lifelessly through the galaxy, this space hulk is finally on a collision course with an unlucky planet, and neither gods nor mortals can prevent its inevitable demise.
Dane, we've got to get out of here. The hulk's going to blow! Not until we find our Iron King. Quick, search through the stasis chambers. Beastmen! Get to the escape pods. The ancestors are watching.
Very, very cool video. Definitely looking forward to this. Awesome to see the Votann finally in a Kill Team box. And then, of course, the first official sighting of the Beastmen since Blackstone Fortress. All of which means your Kill Teams should probably start making themselves scarce. That's exactly the plan for Leagues of Votann Hulk Delvers in Kill Team Gallowfall. They're just, grabbing a few souvenirs on the way out. So here we see the Gallowfall, and this is the fourth box, the third expansion, and the conclusion of Kill Team Into the Dark. So the season definitely felt a little rushed. We don't know when this is coming out, but the season was supposed to last for a year, and it feels like it's going to be closer to like 10 months or something like that. So it looks really cool overall. I think the biggest disappointment for me from this Kill Team season is that we went through the entire season, just got the bases right before the fourth box, and we never got the actual floor tiles. But who knows, maybe they're on their way out soon. And honestly, I don't think that playing like the Into the Dark style is going to go anywhere, even if that's not like our current season. I think they're just going to transition back to like the outdoor open setting, and then you'll still be at like tournaments or friendly game stores able to play either or both ways. Hearthkin Salvager Kill Teams are masters of the art of recovering prized artifacts and locating precious resources in the depths of hulks and wrecks. They are scouts and explorers foremost, training to identify items of value, extract as much as possible, and survive, all before clocking out. So we know what the deal is already with these Kill Team expansions. We're going to get one upgrade frame, and that's going to be for the Votann, and then we're going to get one completely new Kill Team, and that is for the Beastmen. So the Votann set is going to be based on the Hearthkin Warriors, and then you're going to get an upgrade sprue with all the extra cool stuff we see here. So here's our little leader of the unit right there. And then we see just a basic guy, nothing too fancy. And then next we see like some lightning brass knuckles, some knuckle dusters. Very cool. He's obviously our melee guy or specialist. And then these appear to be just regular bits. And here we have one with the high-las rotary cannon. Very, very cool. Definitely reminds me of some of my favorite movies. Awesome little like display screen mounted up in front of it too. And then this guy looks like the loot grabber right here. I'm not sure what his actual specialty is, but he looks like he is loaded up. And I'm imagining he's carrying all the goods. And then we have like a surveyor here with his iPad and then pointing. Obviously this is like more of a robot looking one. He's got like the special robot head and bionic arms. This one looks a little more standard. And then again, we see one more right here with a bunch of grenades. So we know that's probably like the demo specialist equivalent. And then we actually have one here with a jump pack. So very, very cool. First Votann jump pack. And I would imagine at some point in time, we may actually see a squad of jump packing little squats. I am very, very interested to see what his movement is, because one of their biggest disadvantages is obviously they are very slow. But super cool. He also appears to be armed with an axe. So just in these pictures, assuming you can build them how they're shown, you could have two axes and also the electric knuckles as well. So very, very cool. Definitely liking the Votann, the upgrade, and seeing them in Kill Team officially with some rules excites me a lot. Each salvager is a hardened warrior, well acquainted with the dangers of a Space Hulk exploration, and the team also carries a wide assortment of survey equipment to help identify cost-efficient targets. The advanced Ironkin intelligence of the Cognitar receives and processes tactical data at an astonishing rate, while luggers employ less technological means to haul spare gear around the kill zone. They'll need every advantage they can get, for within the Gallowdark lurk strange cryptids and mutant tribes forgotten to the wider galaxy. Enclaves of chaos-worshipping beastmen dwell in barren outlands, shadowy underhives, and echoing space hulks. And even amongst these savage abhumans, Felgore Ravager kill teams are the most ferocious hunter to be found. The Felgore Ravagers. Very, very cool name. So here we see a brand new kit of models, 10 models in the set. Definitely geared up for some close combat. Really cool poses right here. And then here we see one with a two-handed weapon. This guy's got like some golden pieces on his horns. Definitely look awesome. Very, very nice. Very detailed. This guy's got like the shield out in front blocking and then coming in hot with the mace. Very nice. Here is what appears to be like a beastman shaman, some sort of psyker. And here we see the like veteran looking guy here. He's got a bunch of like bionics on the arm and bionic skull and eye. One of his horns is missing. Very cool. And then this dude is definitely all juiced up. No actual weapons, just these monstrous claws and a whole lot of swole. Very, very cool. Definitely a fan of these. And then we see one with a gas mask on and a grenade. Very cool. And then we see a mutant here with a third arm and a third eye as well. Yeah, I am definitely a big fan. These models are beautiful. Very, very nice. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now, back to the video. Loathed by the Imperium as a distortion of the sacred human form, beastmen blend animal strength with embittered intelligence and razor-sharp cunning. The tribes aboard the Gallowdark are practically natives to the ancient Space Hulk, and their kill teams make excellent use of its scavenged technology, from the bionic Gnarlscar to the chem-tossing Toxhorn. 6 new missions detail the final savage efforts of kill teams still aboard, rooting through new medical bay and stasis chamber terrain features for valuable loot, while 3 more revolve around the exiting last-ditch scramble for the escape pods. This action-packed box set is the last chapter of Kill Team's Gallowdark season, and sees our intrepid operatives off with an almighty bang. We'll have more Gallowfall as we get closer to release. Alright, so here we can see it is still the standard terrain set. It is the same board from the last expansion, Soul Shackle. And then we see they have brought back the old escape pods from back in the day. And it appears they have like remounted them onto a little bit of a base for stability. I like that. You can still open and close them, and they do appear otherwise to be unchanged. So super cool little terrain pieces. Definitely awesome to see some escape pods coming back onto our spaceship. And then here we see the medical and science bay stuff as well. So the science bay is like a couple of these like chemical containers with people inside, or I guess in this case skeletons. So it does look like you get 2 sets of that. And then also we see the little medical lab. So there is a sort of like recliner medical station, a little cart that rolls around with all your life support stuff on it. And then we see a tray with some needles and utensils. Very, very cool. And then there appears to be a operating or dissecting bay as well. And again, it does look like you get 2 sets of each of those. So there's not a ton of extra stuff in this set. But you do get duplicates of everything. So it's going to be 8 of the drop pods, and then 2 of each of our accessories on the left, and then 2 of the big tanks on the right. So it does look like a pretty nice setup. 10 models in each of the kill teams. It is just the Votann warriors with an upgrade frame, but it does look like there's a lot of cool upgrade stuff on there. And then a brand new kill team for the beastmen as well. Very, very nice. Looks super cool. Definitely looking forward to all these new models bringing back some old and cool terrain features and all of the new accessories also. So let me know what you think down below. Are you excited for this setup? Are you happy to see Votann finally in Kill Team? I know I am definitely excited. And also looking forward to the brand new Kill Team as well, Chaos Beastmen. So two super cool kill teams, awesome models, and some really nice accessories as well. Let me know what you're most excited about. Are you going to be picking up the final installment of the Gallowdark? Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check them out to save 15% on Warhammer. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and honestly, I'm a little sad to see this Kill Team season coming to an end. It went by quickly, and I really enjoyed the Space Hulk. And I'm out of here.